In the bitter winter of 1943, in a small village nestled deep in the Carpathian Mountains, lived a young woman named Mirena Kovač. The war had taken everything from her: her family, her home, and nearly her will to live. But what happened to her that December would become a legend whispered around fires for generations to come? Mirena worked as a nurse in a makeshift hospital, treating both locals and soldiers who stumbled into their village. One night, during a devastating blizzard, she heard desperate pounding at the hospital door. Opening it, she found a half-frozen soldier, but something was different about him. His uniform didn't match any army she knew, and his eyes, there was something ancient in them. He called himself Stefan, and spoke of a mission so critical it could change the course of history. He carried a leather satchel he refused to let go of, even in his feverish state. For 3 days, Mirena nursed him back to health, and during those long nights, he told her of a secret society that had protected Eastern Europe for centuries. But on the 4th night, everything changed. The hospital was surrounded by mysterious men in black coats. Stefan's eyes filled with terror as he recognized them. "They've found me," he whispered. What happened next would haunt Mirena forever. Stefan pressed the satchel into her hands and made her promise to deliver it to a monastery in the mountains. Before she could refuse, he kissed her forehead and whispered an ancient blessing. Then, in a move that defied explanation, he walked out into the blizzard, drawing the attention of the men in black coats. Mirena waited until dawn, then began her treacherous journey through the mountains. For 6 days, she struggled through the snow, wolves howling in the distance. The satchel grew heavier with each step, not from its weight, but from the responsibility it carried. When she finally reached the monastery, the monks' reactions told her everything. They had been waiting for this delivery for over 100 years. Inside the satchel was a map, but not of any earthly location. It was said to be a map to humanity's salvation. Years later, when asked about Stefan, Mirena would smile mysteriously. Some say he was an angel, others a time traveler. But the truth was far more incredible. In 1995, during the renovation of the old hospital, workers found something in the walls. A photograph from 1843, exactly 100 years before Mirena met Stefan. In it stood a man identical to him, wearing the same unusual uniform, carrying the same satchel. The most remarkable part, the monastery still stands today, and every winter, on the anniversary of Mirena's arrival, the monks light a special candle. They say it burns with a flame that never flickers, protecting our world from forces we can't comprehend. Mirena lived to be 103, and on her deathbed, she finally revealed what Stefan had whispered to her that night. That's another story for another time. Some secrets, after all, are best kept in the shadows of the Carpathian Mountains.